Fuck, we'll do it
And
live.
I think we're live, guys.
I saw a little symbol. Yes, there's a red box. It's telling me we're live.
Amazing. All right. Hi, I'm Erin,
Hi, Erin.
your host for this evening. I have decided to make a silly game show that I'm going to put my three friends, who, by the way, signed up for this when there was no name of this game show. They had no idea what they were in for. They just said that they would be here, and I appreciate them for that.
We just like seeing ourselves on the computer.
I heard there was a game.
There's me.
I had time.
Yep.
I'm in.
So everybody here is from Even Footing Games, but they all have their own little corners of the internet. So I will let them all introduce themselves, starting with Alana.
Hi, I'm Alana. I'm from Spectral Craft Dice. I make dice. And you can find me at Spectral Craft Dice on Instagram and pretty much any socials. And I also do art for Even Footing Games.
Yay! And Lee.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lee Baldwin. I use he and they pronouns. I'm on several corners of the internet. I've got a podcast called Abstract Adventures. I've got a streaming channel of my own called Rolls Revamped, and I put up art on Instagram once in a while. And I do some editing here at Even Footing Games.
And Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason with Even Footing Games. I do the writing. I'm also on a podcast called Abstract Adventures. Right?
How'd you get on there?
I know, right? Very sneaky of me for the past 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You can find me at Dungeoneering with Jason on Instagram and Facebook when I get around to posting something. I don't post much. So just come here. Look for me here. Yeah. At Even Footing Games.
Okay, so this morning I was told by Rick, who isn't here, that I needed to stream something because, and I'm going to tell you why with the comments here. It's going to be great. Doctors Without Borders, we're raising money. Oh no, what happened?
We just lost to Jason.
Jason left. He saw Rick in the chat and was like, nah.
It's still not even doing it. Maybe, okay, this is awesome. I'm doing so well at this. So professional.
Okay.
Look at this. Okay. Instead, we're going to have a banner at the bottom of our screen.
What's that banner mean?
That banner means that we're raising money for Doctors Without Borders. And that is going to go to benefit people in Palestine, in Ukraine, in all the places where people need aid right now. And we are so close to matching Critical Role's donation of $25,000.
What?
We've been doing this all month.
Be very good.
And they started yesterday?
Critical Role just says, hey, $25,000 here, you got it.
And is that just what Matt Mercer had in his pocket?
All the work, probably.
Yeah.
And so we want you to go donate to the Green Team specifically.
Green Team. And
should you donate during this stream, and you tell me about it, because I'm not going to go check. We're on an honor system here. If you do that, please tell us in the comments, and you can pick a name that you want these guys to game for. A name that you want them to game. Yes. Here's the thing. I'm going to show this little video I made because it's going to be great. And everybody's going to be impressed with my wonderful skills.
I'll get my ears and ahs ready.
It's going to make you understand. See, of course, now everyone understands. We're going to name a game, and we're going to game a name. Which means we are going to be reading descriptions of already made games. And you have to tell me the name of the game. That's the first part. The second part is I'm going to give you a name of a made-up game. And you guys have to pitch me that game.
That's the wishy-washy part.
That is the wishy-washy part where I just get to decide whose I like better.
I thought we were gonna do like the Aaron, Bo Baron, Fee Fi, Fo Farron, that kind of naming game.
I mean,
it's the name.
Where did the
game, don't
shoes
you
come in?
know?
I thought this was I thought this was the shoe game.
Yeah, no, there was another game that I was messing around with, but I've changed it.
Okay.
Now we're naming games and gaming names.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So these first ones are just 1 point each.
Okay.
And I did not go too crazy. Yes, I made an executive decision, like I always do, Penny. Thank you very much. These are not particularly hard, but these are all indie-ish TTRPGs that I'm going to read you a paragraph of, and you are going to tell me what the name of that game is. So, number 1. A party of valiant princesses embark on a grand adventure. They each receive magical gifts from their fairy godmothers and to aid them in their quest through an enchanted forest. They bargain with pixies, outwit goblins, dance in the moonlight at a mossy shrine, and even stop by a picnic with a unicorn along the way. If you've got the name, hand up.
Man, this is a TTRPG?
It sure is.
It could be literally dozens of them.
I tried to pick ones that were pretty, like, you could tell by the setting what the TTRPG is. I didn't do like general fantasy. There's no like fantasy age on here.
Okay, so princesses, is it? Oh God, see, I'm gonna have to look at my list. I don't remember the name of it.
No,
don't look up your list.
I'm not cheater.
This is
But
I'm just going to see if I can figure it
know
out.
the name.
Google.
I feel like I'm gonna do really bad.
What
at
is
this.
My Little Pony's Friendship is Magic?
No, and that's also
Princesses
not
and
the name
Ponies?
of that one.
I can't think of what the name of that. Yeah.
What did
Is
you
it-
say, Lee?
What is Princesses and Ponies? I'm just
No.
guessing.
Alana, do you have a guess?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, this is Perils and Princesses by Outrider Creative.
I was
Okay,
close.
I
Actually.
don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
Okay,
Sounds cool.
next. This game, in which you are a vampire commando, are in a coffin dropped into an occupied Paris and must cut a bloody swath through Nazi forces en route to your ultimate goal, where you need to drink all of Adolf Hitler's blood.
And I just know the name of this game because I want to play it. I don't.
Yeah,
Is it
me too.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Okay, Lee, what's your guess?
Dropship vampire. I don't know. A Bloody Sunday?
Nope.
No, that's Russia, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah,
Jason.
Vampire Hunter Nazi.
No.
Ooh.
Alana, you got anything?
That's pretty good.
Nazis
I
and
knew Rick should have been
vampires.
on this.
Such a good
I
name.
feel like Rick is the one who's gonna have these answers.
Apparently, Rick and Penny are screaming at the
also.
TV right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have also brought Penny on.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was making these too terribly hard, but
It's
we'll
not too
see.
late. Penny, get in here.
God.
What do you think, Lana? Do you got a guess?
Vampires and Nazis? I don't know. I'm really bad at knowing game names.
Okay, this is
Whoa.
Eat the Reich.
Eat
Oh,
the
Oh,
Reich.
that's so clever. I love it.
That's better
Okay.
than anything I could have come up with.
Okay, our next one is a pastoral fantasy role-playing game about traveling animal folk and the world they inhabit and the way the seasons change. Oh wait, who had it up first?
I think it was Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, what is it?
Is this Root?
It is not Root. I did that
Oh,
on purpose.
that was my guess.
Okay, Lee, what do you got?
Is it Wander Home?
It is Wander Home.
Yes! 1 point! I got so excited. My headphones fell off.
Gonna win by 1 point.
1
Yep.
point! We're in it, guys.
And
Here
that's
we
it right
now
there.
in the lead with 1 point.
All right. Do I just change my
Okay.
name now? Can I put
Mhm.
a point next to me? Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay. This is
1 points.
Yep. This next one is a GM-less TTRPG where you engineer and play out stupid, disastrous situations, usually at the intersection of greed, fear, and lust. It's like making your own Coen Brothers movie. Okay, Jason.
It's Fiasco.
It is Fiasco.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
I love that game.
See, we're getting in
Sounds
it. We can do
familiar.
this.
I have it. We should.
That's
play
what it
sometime.
sounds very familiar. We have
Yeah.
a whole bunch of GM list games in a folder, but
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, Alana. You'll be great for the second part. If you can't get these, it's all right. We've got 2 parts of this game, and the second part is more creative than the first part. Okay. Our 6th one, I believe, is where you and your crew are hold on. I've skipped one. Okay. In the forests, beyond the mountains, by the black lakes and the hidden groves, at the doorstep, in the shadows, something stirs, something strange. Twisted creatures lurking on the edge of vision, watching, waiting, unseen by most, but not by you. You see them for what they really are. I have a hint for this one too, if you need it. If nobody gets it. Okay, go ahead, Jason.
Is it Vesson?
Yes.
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 nice.
2 points to Jason. Okay. Now we're on to number 6.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I know. Rick, you would be here killing it. We understand.
Honorary
Those are the
winner,
only 2
Rick.
games I know, so I'm out of it already. Yeah.
Where you and your crew try to survive in the most inhospitable environment in the universe, outer space. You'll excavate dangerous derelict spacecraft, explore strange unknown worlds, exterminate hostile alien life, and examine the horrors that encroach upon you at every move. I think who had it
Alana
first?
was first.
Alana had it first.
Okay.
Is it Lasers and Feelings?
It is not Lasers and Feelings. Okay, Jason, what do you got?
I think Lee was up next. Yeah.
Okay,
Was it-
Lee.
Is it Together Among the Stars?
No.
Okay.
What do you got, Jason?
Is it Mothership?
It is Mothership.
Hmm.
These are all taken like word for word from the publisher. So I'm not trying to do anything sneaky with the descriptions.
Let's replace all of the buzzwords with
Yeah.
babies and broadswords words. You got it.
Okay. This one, actually, I feel like because we talked about it last night, Alana may have a leg up on this one.
That's a clue in itself.
I
How
know.
dare.
In 1954, the Swedish government ordered the construction of the world's largest particle accelerator. The facility was complete in 1969, located deep below the pastoral countryside in somewhere that I can't name because it's really hard to say. Malaronrana. Play as kids in the 80s solving mysteries.
try, that's
These
probably it.
mysteries let the characters encounter strange machines and weird creatures that have come to haunt the countryside. Alana, what do you got?
It's either Tales of the Loop or a related game to Tales of the Loop.
It is Tales of the Loop.
1 point. She's on the board.
We got
Alana's
this.
on the board. They are on the board.
Okay. All right. We got a
Anyone's
next
game
one.
now.
I feel like this is still anyone's game. We got 1, 2, and 1. So we're
doing
you know,
great.
there's lots of questions
good.
left, guys.
I'm recognizing more than I thought I would. So
Thank you very much.
Okay.
One.
In this game, nope, I am always okay. A game about the tragic struggles and defiant triumphs of a group of magical girls resisting an oppressive society. The game explores the heartbreak of denying who you really are and the transcendent power of relationships and community. Jason, let's see what you got.
Is this Thirsty Sword Lesbians?
It is not Thirsty Sword
Oh!
Lesbians.
Don't remember
Are
the
you
name
sure
of
it's
it.
not Thirsty Sword Lesbians?
I'm positive it's
Okay.
not Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
There's a game we were talking about recently that I'm
The
thinking of.
magical girl one,
It-
but I don't remember what's the
Yeah,
name. of
but I
it.
can't remember the exact name.
The first word of the title is girl. If that helps.
Good. Oh, fuck, I'm so close. I can. Sorry, are we allowed to swear here? I don't remember.
Of course, of
Can we
course.
swear on this stream?
Well, it's too late now. You done did it.
You're right. You're right. Oh god, I can't remember.
Okay, Alana, you got anything for me?
No, I can't
Okay.
remember the name. I'm bad at names. I'm so sorry.
This one is Girl by Moonlight.
That's
by
the
TTRPG
one!
That's
Productions.
it. Oh,
That
I
is-
couldn't fucking remember.
I was thinking Werewolf by Midnight. I couldn't get there. Yeah.
close. You know. Transformations, outfit changes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Same thing.
Unsightly.
All right,
bear. Same
guys.
thing.
We got a couple more. We don't have that many more, but we have a couple more. In this game, you play as a group of elderly women, members of the
Ooh, I
local
know this
murder
one.
mavens.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Lee's played this one. Yeah.
I've played this
Lee.
one. I know this one. Is it Brindlewood Bay?
It is Brindlewood Bay.
Yes. All right. Good.
I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be like the sneakiest ones, you know.
Okay. No, it's just sometimes it's hard to think of a name, even if you know the game. All right, I got that one though.
Okay. Playing in this game, you are a crew of daring scoundrels seeking their fortunes on the haunted streets of an industrial fantasy city. There are heists, chases, occult mysteries, dangerous bargains, bloody skirmishes, and riches to be had. What do you got, Jason?
Is it Blades in the Dark?
It is Blades in the
Yes.
Dark. All right. And this is our last question for the real point portion of our game. You are a member of the College Errant, an organization based in a magical flying castle that roves over the land looking to avert arcane disasters and fight injustice. You have precisely zero authority to do this. The cops hate you. You're wanted by several
no.
countries for collateral damage caused while saving the world.
Okay,
I
so
don't
I
know, but I
have
like
to
everything I just heard.
If nobody has a guess, I will give some hints.
It's not you're not a wizard, is it? That's something. That's a different.
No, it is not definitely wizards. But
That's not what I said.
a good
You're not a
guess.
wizard is the name of the game I was asking.
Oh, there's also one called Definitely Wizards where you were definitely not
definitely
wizards.
wizards. This one is you're not a wizard. So never mind. Okay.
This one, in fact, has wizards in the title.
Okay.
I will tell you that. This is a one-page RPG by Grant Howitt. That is
Oh,
what
my
I will tell
favorite,
you.
My boy.
I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
I can't.
And
Okay,
one
I know
word-
this. I
it
know
is a-
this. I looked
It is
at
a
his whole list
three-word
of
title.
fucking
One of
games.
those words is wizards.
Oops, all
I
wizards.
am a wizard.
Fuck. I looked at his entire list of games once. He did Sad Vampire Boyfriend, in case nobody knew that.
I almost did that one, but I was like, that's too much of a gimme
I would have
for
gotten
Lee.
it. Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it though. I remember looking at this one.
Okay, nobody's got it?
Wizards at Large.
No.
It's pretty good. Can you give us a hint?
The wizards is in the title. 3 words. Grant Howitt. One-page RPG.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
remember
giving
the
all the
title.
hints.
Short of just telling you what it's called. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, this one is called Sexy Battle Wizards.
What?
I should have known with
I would have never guessed that.
They're a genius.
So we have Alana with 1 point. Jason, do you have 3?
Yay!
I have 4. Yep.
You have 4. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. And Lee, you have 2? 2. Okay. Still anybody's game. Because now we get to the next part of our game where we
This is where
are
Aaron gets to
going.
play favorites. Yeah.
It is.
It is.
It's where the points start to get wishy-washy because I get to decide who gets the points.
Mhm.
That's not wishy-washy. That's you making a decision.
Yep.
Yep.
Confidence in it.
Okay. So for
Stop
these.
buttering her up.
Oh, okay. That's
No.
great. Penny changed it up. If audience, I'll get a vote, and anybody in the audience can also vote. And so that way, you got to get your vote in pretty quick, but we will hear your thing. So, also, Penny is one of the contributors to our names for tonight that we are going to be pitching
Thank you,
games
Penny.
for. These, and also Rick pitched me a couple names too, but Penny did like 1,400. Like,
Thank
I
you.
asked Penny for
Wow.
a couple, and they went bananas. Like, so
a lot of ideas.
all three of you
Hey,
are going to
Lima
have a
Bean, your
chance.
points don't count.
Yep. For this round, I'm going to give you all three the same game.
Okay.
Yeah, you gave me 3, Rick. Sorry. Penny gave me 1,400. It was way better.
A lot of names.
So for this first round, you are all going to get the same name and just have a few seconds while I talk about why people should go to our Tiltify to donate for Doctors Without Borders. But here is your game. This can be a board game. It could be a video game. It could be a playground game. It could be a TTRPG. Any sort of game you can make up with this title, but you need to sell me on why yours is the best. This one is called Uppies, Your Majesty. So while they're thinking, they're going to have a few minutes to just think of a couple things, jot some stuff down, and I'm going to tell all of you, which are probably all people who have already donated, that you need to go to tiltify.com at RunDMG, TikTok, MSF Drive to get us past the $25,000 mark so that we can beat Matt Mercer. Because now I don't care as much about beating the red team as I do about beating Critical Role. Yes, this is one of Penny's. It was my favorite one. And I think it's one of the most iconic titles I've ever heard. All right. I'm going to give them about 30 more seconds to figure out what their game is going to be about. No, I probably don't have the rights to sing the Jeopardy music, so I won't do that. But all right, do. Okay,
It's the off-brand Jeopardy. Game that
it's like
name.
a couple notes at the beginning, and then the end. That's all you needed. All right. Pencils down, Jason. Who's pitching me their game first for Uppies, Your Majesty? Lee is pitching their game first.
I will go first so that it seems like the best, and I won't have to follow anybody. All right, so Uppies, Your Majesty is a Jenga-based TTRPG in which you are trying to become the favorite child monarch to the GM, who is, of course, king, queen, duke, whatever you want to be. The point is that every time you are rolling against each other and trying to pull pieces from the Jenga block and build it as tall as possible, that's the point of the Uppies Majesty. And whoever is going to be on the top of the Jenga stack is the winner at the end before the whole Jenga falls.
Amazing.
I'm guessing we would have to figure out some dice rolls to figure out who will go first and everything, but the point is to win the favor of the GM as the Majesty.
Love it. Who's going next? Okay, Jason.
Uppies, Your Majesty is a combination board game and card game. The central focal point of the game is the monarch. And each of the players is trying to balance their serfs on top of the monarch as high as they can, while the other players can pull cards to do things to the monarch, like shake the monarch or whatever. So whoever serfs are the last ones standing help maintain feudalism, while the others are crushed beneath the boot of an unforgiving system.
Okay. And Alana.
So I was gonna go board game, and
Okay.
upbeat to your majesty. In this case, the majesty is a child, and you have to basically I don't want to say the word please because that sounds bad. You have to
Please the child. What pleases you, child?
Placate.
You have to basically gain the favor of the child monarch to gain move ahead in the game, and it's by doing things that children love, basically. So you have to humiliate yourself. It's the perfect game.
Okay, chat, get your votes in. Do you like Alana's where you are just pleasing a child who is at the whim and very crazy and likes to be, humiliate you?
Children like to watch people suffer. So
Do you like Lee's Jenga-based game, or do you like Jason's card-based / board game? Okay, so we've only gotten Rick's answer so far. Rick goes Lee. I think I'm also going to go Lee on this one. And we'll see. Oh, and Penny says Alana. So you know what I'm going to do?
Ooh, I do like the
there
idea
are
of
3
embarrassing
people.
myself.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 2 points to Lee. I'm going to give 1 point to Alana.
Okay.
So it can split. So it's not even that wishy-washy. Look at me growing and changing the game as we go.
It's evolving. Changing.
It is evolving.
It's learning new moves.
Oh no.
Yep. So please keep track of your own points because I don't remember what you
2?
have.
I'm still failing. All good.
So actually I'm gonna go like this. There we go.
Yay.
Next we have
Both fair and
the
wild.
game, the legend. Willie is in the water. Willie's in the water.
Is that Lily's in or Lily is in?
Willie.
Willie is in the water.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it is Willie '(S) in the water. All right. While we're talking about this, do you know that Doctors Without Borders goes wherever they need aid?
Who's they?
So-
them. Everyone.
The
Everyone
world.
needs aid.
They are beholden to
Don't
no
we?
nation. They have no borders. And you should probably donate lots of money. And should you do that, should you donate even $1 tonight, I will let you choose the name of the thing that these guys are all going to tell us what the game is. Game the name. They and them's in need. Exactly. All the jelly beans of the world who need help. Because we're not into gendered
Doctors.
Unless you want a gender. Then
the words are so hard.
Unless you want to be.
Yeah, no, I just mean anyway. Stop. I hate all of this.
You're doing great, Aaron. It's okay.
Why am I doing this? I don't know.
Doing a great job.
Okay. All right. Do. All right, we're going to start the other way. This time we're going to let Alana go first.
Great. I told you I'm not a writer, right?
That's okay. You got to put on the
Willie's
last
in the
one.
water.
Okay, so it's a puzzle board game. It's kind of like Where's Waldo mixed with I don't know.
Water.
I'm liking where you're going. I'm with you. Come on, let's hear it.
So you have to find Willie in the water, and then this basically advances you in the game. But you also have to like act out where he is or something like that. I don't know. It was a very quick,
Did you
short
put down
thought.
your notes?
Willie's in the corner doing this.
He's dead.
But it is a basically a search, a Where's Waldo, but you're looking for Willie specifically where he is in water.
Yeah. What portion of the bay?
Nobody
right? You never
nobody
know.
said that this had to not be dirty, Rick. They can do whatever they want with Willie. I don't care.
I went the
All right,
innocent
Jason.
Well, speaking of Willie in the water, Willie's drowning. Willie shrinks every round. The players have to throw a rope around Willie as he goes up and down in the water. But sometimes Willie will be too small to get the rope around. But the first person to save Willie in the water before he shrinks away wins.
Give him some gentle encouragement. He'll be all right. 20 minutes in a Gatorade. He'll be fine.
Willie.
Yes, So Willie's in the Water is a eldritch horror solo TTRPG in which you are playing a lonely lighthouse keeper who is fully convinced of the dangerous whales in the water. And it's going to be a deck-based one, so I think each card you draw is going to represent whatever threat you're about to encounter, or what does maybe the characteristics of these like great whales that you are encountering. It's just Moby Dick, but you know, but you're in a lighthouse, not a ship. So,
at any point, does Willem Dafoe jack off to a mermaid scrimshaw?
I mean, I think that's the Ace of Spades.
Okay,
if you
cool.
draw that.
I just want to make sure that
I got you, bro.
Thank you. Yes. In homage to that great scene.
Yeah.
I know who.
All
I'm
right. Audience, whoever's here, get your votes in. And I am going with Lee again.
Yeah, go with Lee.
It's like
Penny's
I improv
also going
for a
with
living.
Lee.
Like I don't.
Mentally scoring.
Okay. Both.
All 3 points
Hopefully.
for this round are going to Lee.
Damn.
Thank you.
All right. For our actually, it's only been a half an hour. Let's do a couple more rounds, but let's have a collaborative round where everybody works together on the same name. What? You don't want to do that?
Well, who wins? How do we get points?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll decide by whoever I
purely.
think
My
is
favoritism.
coolest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just going to
Okay.
leave now then if that's what's going to decide it.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is called Funktown Finale.
Funktown Finale.
So you guys work together. You guys can discuss, take off, and we'll give you more time as you work together. So
we
let's
gotta work
just.
together.
So I
this
like
one.
the idea of it being like based on a playlist or music.
Yeah,
So and it
okay.
has a finale, so a time limit would be really good if we did like you have to put like a 30-minute playlist, and then like each song that comes on might have some kind of like instead of like card based, you know, the songs that come on will determine what you do.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
So it's like each card is a different theme or different something like get me a best song with a saxophone solo or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or even it could be like parts of a song. Like maybe you have to switch out certain songs earlier, depending, and whatever is said in the song is kind of what you have to do.
Like let it inspire the game that you're doing.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
So how long
I
before
also
somebody
wanna
starts playing
say-
Closer by 9 Inch Nails?
No.
Oh no!
Is that what
it's
you
a
can put that on there?
pre-generated playlist.
Okay.
Yeah.
For work.
So I like that. So like it might be maybe some kind of like heist game because we want a finale. We want like some. We need time limit. We need like a big ending, and so I think a heist game would be best for that, so that we have like a pretty focused goal. Everyone will have like their own thing that they want to do in the heist, and then you would let the songs inspire like whatever traps might be in the way or like enemies, and then
Yeah.
Alana, what's the art style of the game like?
Oh, it'd be crazy wild colors. I was thinking like Funky Town style
Oh
colors.
yeah, 70s disco. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Just get all the colors.
like
A
that.
lot of big shapes, big personalities for sure.
See,
Okay.
I'm seeing like one of those old school beat 'em up games like Double Dragon or Streets of Rage, like everyone's in sort of that bandanas and jean jackets with the sleeves torn off kind of look, except instead of kung fu fighting, we're dance battling. So
Ooh.
It's like the
Dance
Sharks
battles would
versus
be
the
amazing.
Jets.
yeah, except in the 80s. Yeah.
Going
Right.
going back to the heist, it could be if you're like dancing through the traps basically or something like that. Or yeah, like
Laser traps that you have to dance.
yeah.
Perfect.
In skin tight black cat suits. Yeah.
You don't want anything too roughly. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll set up the lasers.
And hopefully they're not deadly lasers.
Right.
Deadly.
Well, maybe it's two teams playing against each other. One team is the heisting team, and the other team is the defending team. And so, like the music each team picks is kind of decides
And
which traps and how they get around those traps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
like
it can
that.
counter the other team as well at the same time because it would be like
mhm.
opposing music, right?
Yeah.
So,
like
like, if
That's
I
pretty
play
cool.
Maneater as the trap, then they've got to figure out how to get away from
Then
getting
there's
eaten
lions
by
in
the
the
man.
room,
Yeah, then there's
and
lions. They
Yeah.
gotta figure out how to get from that. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
That's what
I
the song
play
was about,
Barracuda
right?
so that your lions
There
definitely
you
want to eat
go.
the fish instead of me.
There you go.
Right,
Yes,
there
yeah.
we
It's
go.
thinking your way around the problem. Yeah. And we do different expansions of different genres or eras or whatever you want to be. Like, this is all hair metal. This is all 90s
Just
hip
jump
hop,
over
whatever.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That'd be kind of
I
cool.
like
All
Actually.
right. Everybody gets a point. That was pretty cool.
All right.
See what happens when we work together?
We all get a point, which is almost like no one getting a point.
Jason.
The competitiveness comes out.
He is
Almost
only
like-
mad that Lee is beating his ass.
Yes, I am. That's exactly why I'm
upset. See, I'm a
As
great
soon as-
ideas guy. I can't write it down.
As soon as I heard what we were doing, I was like, oh, I'm screwed.
Okay. This game is brought to you by this one is from Rick, and it's called Last Minute Shopping.
Last minute shopping.
Is this another co-op?
You guys are doing it together.
Okay.
Okay.
Last minute shopping. All right.
It could
So I
start off with a
prefer-
list, having a list of stuff.
Sure. Like some sort of shopping list.
Yeah.
Last minute shopping. So
I mean,
it's
this
gotta
could be- this could-
Christmas themed, right?
This would be where we kind of bring in Alana's idea of the Where's Waldo thing. Like maybe each we've got a bunch of different boards with a bunch of different fun stuff. So it's like, okay, your shopping list is pickles and blah blah blah, and it's like the first person to find everything on the
Does
big
anyone?
picture, gets the points or wins the round. Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it kind of like Malls, where
Mhm.
we have like a timer button and allowance that you have to spend. We can make it like
Ooh.
Christmas. I think it would be really fun if we
Yeah.
did like a board game, like you said, where we
Mhm.
have like different boards. We would have like all of them would be themed in like like 90s mall,
Sure.
and yeah, have like that whole feel to it. So I think that'd be good.
But yeah, and maybe on your Where's Waldo kind of thing, you have the expensive item and you have like the generic, and you have to keep within budget as well.
The generic, you can go for the cheap one. Do we have like
You had an
the
allowance.
guests, the people that we're buying for? Do we have to like figure out what they want, or do we have a list ahead of time? So maybe you get like dealt the
Mhm.
people that you are going to be buying gifts for at the beginning, and you have to like
maybe.
figure out which gifts to buy for them and
have
where to
another-
get them.
Oh
Or you think
man,
it's
so you also have to find them, but you also have to match the.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Okay,
I have
Alana,
another
you
wrench
talk.
to throw in here.
Okay.
What if the items all relate to a story? So you have to figure out what the story is, like why this why you have this shopping list specifically, or like who it's for, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
like that
front
idea.
paper. I love that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
And then each item you find will give you another clue to the what's happening in the story.
Oh, like maybe
Ooh.
you're buying all of these for a birthday party, or maybe you're, maybe there's something going on, like somebody's sick and you need to bring them chicken soup and cough medicine.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it's like different kinds of
You're-
gifts. Yeah.
Or if like
Getting Epsom salts and a pack of smokes because grandma's coming to visit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
or even like a more fun scenario would be like figuring out a secret about a heist that might be going on, and then
Ooh,
they
side
have
quest.
to get these specific items to accomplish this specific heist and figure out what they're trying to
Ooh.
get out of that heist, kind of thing.
We expand the first two games, so you have to get all of the materials your team's going to need for the heist, and then you once your
Jason's just
shopping list
always
is
thinking of the
completed,
marketing.
then you go over for your Funktown Frenzy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then we get a Funky Town Frenzy, and you get
Yep,
the yeah.
yep.
That would be the
Like,
costume
okay,
shop.
So for this one, the points breakdown is going to be 2 for Alana, 1 for Jason, 1 for Lee.
All right.
Because
I'll
I
keep it.
thought the making the figuring out what's going on is really cool.
Yeah, that's good.
They'll have different lists. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, do we want to do another one, or are you guys done?
Are we done?
Jason's like,
I'm done.
I'm
I won.
still 2 points away.
Let's do one more. Okay,
Okay.
do you have any more TTRPGs? Can you look one up real quick? We could do a final.
I have 2
Whoever
more,
gets the last
but I
one.
feel like they are maybe too hard. However,
Well, that's the point, right? Whoever gets this
Yeah.
one
Lightning round.
can win it. Yeah.
okay, I've got 2 more. All right. This one is called, or wait, where is it? Okay. An adventure role-playing game where you assume the role of an adventurer in a gonzo world of boundless plausibility, and you use your ingenuity and resourcefulness to overcome strange and perilous threats. The key word is gonzo, just so
Is
everyone
it?
knows.
One
And
word that stood out.
yeah. So that is going to be the thing that'll help you, because it is that's why I decided not to do it initially, because I was like, this is too easy. But the word gonzo is the word that maybe will get it for you. Go ahead, Jason.
Too easy.
It's either the Muppets or Hunter Thompson.
It's neither of those.
Well, then this is a terrible
What's
game.
Can you give me how many words the name is? Can I get
No.
that?
One.
Is
One.
it Gonzo?
Gonzo.
It is not. If Penny were still watching, Penny would know. Because I only thought of it to look up this one because Penny loves it so much.
Muppeteering.
I probably read.
Is it what is Muppeteering?
No,
Oh, okay.
It's just one word, right?
it is. It is just one word,
I don't.
and it's a nonsense word. Like, it's not a word that you're gonna know
exists,
unless you know the
right.
game.
Oh, okay.
That's why I just made up a word.
Fluffnagel.
And it has in the word, or in the title, it has 2 points of punctuation.
Interrobang.
I feel like Atlanta has it. I feel like I can see it in their eyes.
I don't know. I remember I was
They're
reading
like,
the
"No," I
conversation.
close
If it
my
was
eyes,
like
like-
in the TTRPG chat, I'm
They're
was.
looking through the chat. You told me not to do that.
I'm not looking through the chat, I
Mean.
promise.
We said go look through your list. We didn't say that
All
they're
right.
going to look through the
Well,
chat. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
nobody's
yeah,
got
no.
it.
Can I remember?
No, but- yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
It was a
Okay,
fun name
it's-
too.
It's Grok.
I
Rock.
that one. God damn it!
Grok.
Grok.
All right.
GR,
Like from
okay,
Stranger in a Strange
question mark,
Land, huh?
exclamation point.
All right.
Mhm.
Grok.
Grok.
Okay. All right, I've got one more.
Okay.
And this one, because it's the last one, it's worth 5 points. So basically,
It's
Anyone's game.
anybody's game.
anybody's I made that point.
It's
Yeah,
almost like
okay.
the rest of this game was pointless.
Mm.
All right. You, friends, are the crew of the interstellar scout ship Raptor. Your mission is to explore uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens, both friendly and deadly, and defend the consortium of worlds against space dangers. Captain Darcy has been overcome by a strange psychic entity
Darcy?
known as something else, leaving you to fend for yourself while he recovers in a medical pod.
Is Darcy a clue here?
Yes, it's
Is
Starship
it like
Pride,
Pride
and
and
Prejudice.
Stars or something?
Space Pride and
Oh
Space
my God, that'd
Prejudice.
be amazing.
Travel. Yeah.
I do not think Darcy
Aliens and
is
Prejudice.
particularly in that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this
so no.
Orbital Blues?
What?
Is this
No.
Orbital Blues?
It is not Orbital Blues.
No, that's why I didn't guess it. Because I was like, doesn't sound like it.
I missed the stream, so
It's too bad. It was a great one.
It was great.
but, yeah.
Okay, Atlanta, I really think you will get this one if you
Stop putting
because
pressure on them.
She's playing favorites again.
I know,
You think I'll
but
get
the
it?
thing is that Alana did guess this earlier.
Lasers and
So-
feelings.
It is
No.
It sounded so familiar. I was like, this feels so familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
A come from behind victory at the buzzer.
Hey,
They caught the
Atlanta
snitch.
wins. And so I give them the ultimate namer of gamers. So you win that until we play this show again.
Reigning
Amazing.
champ. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you for joining
You
us
must be so happy.
on this nonsense trip through naming and gaming and gaming and naming. Again, please go. Rick, God.
You're a child, Rick.
Please go, and if you happen to be doing this, watching this before the end of January, please go and Penny, you probably would have won. But please go and donate to Doctors Without Borders because we want to beat Matt Mercer. That's
Yes,
all that
we
we
do.
care about now.
By $1, please. That would be great. Just at least.
Any dollars. We don't care how many dollars. Do all the
At
donating
least.
of all the pennies. It's fine.
It's for a good cause.
Yes. And
The cause of beating Matt Mercer.
And we're so
because
close.
it actually will not let
Yes.
me raid. Rick, could you try? Because you're a moderator. Could you try and raid for one of those people? That would be super great-tastic. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
You're leaving it up to Rick.
All right.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you guys tell me what is your favorite TTRPG that I didn't put on this list. Okay, Lee.
I think right now either 10 Candles or Good Society is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Good Society incorporates writing, which is really fun, and it has a reputation system, which I love in all games, including video games. So that's always fun. You should check it out. If you haven't checked out Good Society, it's fun, Pride and Prejudice themed and all Victorian and romantic and very good. The art's fantastic. And yeah, you get to dunk on each other and try and get married. So that's fun. And also
Amazing.
write sappy letters to each other, which is my favorite. So
Okay, because I feel like I know what Jason's gonna say. Alana, what's yours?
I think more. I don't know. There's a lot.
what's your favorite right now?
Yeah,
right
just
now.
Yeah.
I'll say the last thing we played. Probably I'll say Orbital Blues because I enjoyed that system a lot.
Orbital Blues was very good. All right, and Jason, what's your favorite right now? And I think I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
What?
so happens
Obviously.
Just so happens to be this one.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Babies and broadswords.
It's a great game.
Look at
I don't know.
Network.
Who would
Should've
have
been
written
obvious.
such a game? But even footing games.
But even footing games.
And yes, everyone in the chat probably already has at least a copy or two because that's how we roll. I don't know if it's gonna go to rating. I will try really quick.
It's already
has-
went.
it
It
already
already
went.
went to rating.
Yeah.
Oh,
We-
okay.
I am in there on my phone.
Yeah.
All right.
We're here.
End stream then. Thanks so much.
Thank you, everyone.